How's everybody doing today? This is Corey Lee's Boxing, and we are back with another banger. So please smash the hell out of that like button, you guys, and subscribe if you haven't already, man. And I'm gonna break down pretty much the Lubin versus Gausha fight. And it was a pretty good fight. It wasn't a thrilling fight. I mean, it wasn't, a one-sided fight. I mean, it was a back and forth fight. But I mean, both fighters, didn't even start really letting it go until like the 8th round. You know what I mean? But this was for a WBC title eliminator. So the winner of this fight possibly could fight. You know how them eliminators are. I mean, shit, Dillian White waited 2 years, 3 years, and got knocked out by Povetkin at the cusp of getting a world title shot. So get your hopes up too high with those, world title eliminators. But yeah, man. Right now, man, my personal opinion about the fight is, I mean, Lubin did enough to definitely get the win. But it wasn't a thrilling performance. You definitely seen where Lubin, was definitely getting, touched up in some aspects. I think Gausha, his defense was lackluster. I mean, I just didn't like what I seen out of Gausha. I mean, I feel like he could have did better, man. You know what I'm saying? For sure. For to be an Olympian and to put on that type of performance, at super welterweight, I mean, I'm just not feeling it. I mean, we seen that Gausha versus Laura a little bit as well. When he fought Laura, he took the L with Laura as well. But, with this fight right here, Lubin is Laura is one of the best. He's slick. He's a southpaw. Lubin is a really good fighter as well, too. I mean, I'm not taking anything from Lubin. Yes, Lubin did get that knockout loss, but to Jamal, I believe it was Jamal Charlo. And this title eliminator is for Jermell Charlo's belt. So he could possibly be fighting both twins. It'll be crazy. It'll be so crazy if Lubin fights Jermell Charlo and gets the W loss against Jamal Charlo. You know the twins are very competitive, and they will be going back and forth for a long time. Corey Saunders, I believe, beat one of the Klitschko's, and the other Klitschko came back and beat him. You know what I mean? So it's crazy, but yes, it can happen. You know what I mean? It definitely can happen. Lubin is right back into title contention. That's what he wanted. That's what he wanted, and that's what he gets. I really think that this was a really, lackluster performance. For this fight to be on Showtime, it wasn't thrilling. It wasn't what a Showtime card normally brings. You know what I mean? Yes, Ennis did well on his card. And the guy that fought, Gary Russell, fought on his card. He got a split decision. I mean, the best performance of the night was Jaron Ennis. You know what I mean? And he did very well. He beat Abreu. I believe if I'm right, Abreu had never been knocked out before. And Ennis stopped him, dead in his tracks. So, you definitely got to give props to Ennis for that. You definitely got to give credit to Ennis for that. Shout out to DSFG. He says 38-0. He says back with another banger. Corey Lee Boxing. AM, PM, as always. You already know, man. I hope all is going well. Smash the hell out of that like button. And you already know how we rockin', man. Let's get these likes up, man. Stop playing. Let's get it. But, yeah, man, I really think that right now, it's room for improvement for Lubin. Lubin did, what he had to do to get the W. But were y'all impressed? I mean, were y'all impressed on that performance? I'm going to go with no. I wasn't, I wasn't, you know, and I wasn't thrilled about the performance. I think he could have did a lot better. And, you know, that comes with the territory. You're not going to have a great fight every single fight. I'm sorry, you're not. You're not going to have a knockout performance, you know, a awesome performance every performance. You know what I mean? You're just not going to do it. You're just not going to do it. You're just not going to do it. You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry, you're just not going to do it. You know, drive safe, bro. Don't worry about comments. Just cook. Yeah, man, you already know, man. But yeah, man, right now, I mean, Lubin moving forward, a breakdown versus Jamel Charlo versus Jamel Charlo versus Lubin. I think that's a pretty good fight. I'm not gonna lie. I think that's a fight down the line that could definitely get made. Right now, if that fight were to happen, I gotta pick Charlo, man. I mean, Lubin is a good fighter, man. I'm not taking anything from Lubin, but the power advantage has to go to Charlo, big time. I still don't think Lubin's got his man strength yet. I mean, not at 154. I'm sorry, I don't. I really don't, man. I really don't. I don't think he's got his man strength yet. You know? I really don't. I really don't think he's got his man strength yet. You know what I'm saying? But, hey, what do I know, you know? What do I know? You know? What do I know? I'm just a YouTuber, you know? I didn't say that, you know, Tony Harrison was going to win that first fight against Charlo. Nah, Corey Lee didn't say that. Oh, and on the same card, I said that Korobov was going to beat Charlo. No, that wasn't Corey Lee that said that. Yes, the fuck it was Corey Lee that said that. But yeah, man, it is what it is, man. I really want to see these two fight. I mean, if Jamel Charlo can get past Rosario, if he can beat Rosario, I want to see Jamel Charlo fight Jarrett Hurd finally. Can we finally get that fight, man? Obviously, Jarrett Hurd doesn't have the belts anymore. He didn't take the immediate rematch with Julian J. Rock Williams. Julian J. Rock Williams then lost in his first title defense to Rosario in a hometown Philly crowd, which he got iced in front of, which was just all wrong, man. I mean, he took an L, man, on that joint, man. When you take an L on that magnitude, that's different. You know what I mean? You took an L in front of your hometown crowd. Okay, everybody's cheering you on. Everybody wants you to win. And you just get iced in front of all of your fans. That's got to be demoralizing. You know what I mean? I mean, that's got to be tough, you know, for a fighter. You know, smash that like button as well as soon as you guys come in here. DSF, I mean, what do you think about, you know, possibly, you know, Lubin fighting Charlo? I mean, this is a fight that definitely is probably going to happen sooner than later. You know what I mean? If Charlo can make easy work of Rosario next week, I think that this fight is just, I think that's why they did that. They made this fight first, and then the following week, the winner of this fight will fight the winner of that fight. I think that's how they're doing it. You know? I think the winner of this, you know, Lubin versus Gausha fight, and the winner of Rosario versus Charlo fight, the winner of both fights are gonna fight each other. That's what I'm thinking. He says, DSF says, okay, you park. He says, I'll say this now. I thought Lubin versus Terrell was going to be firework. My expectations were high. But it was a safe, very safe fight with Lubin. But Lubin got the W. Yeah, Lubin got the W, man, but it was not what I was expecting. I mean, Lubin, if Lubin had power, I think Lubin could have possibly, you know, rocked Gausha because Laura was doing whatever he wanted with Gausha. Sorry if I'm butchering his name. But yeah, Laura was pretty much doing what he wanted, man. And I just don't think that Lubin was able to do anything he wanted with Gausha. I mean, Gausha put up a hell of a performance trying to, um, dictate the pace and stuff like that. And what I mean by hell of a performance, I mean, he was pretty much, I feel like he was not fighting to get the knockout. I mean, obviously, you got to think you're down on the scorecards. You're not going to win. And I just think that, Gausha could have tried a little bit harder, in my personal opinion. He says DSF says both should have, though, to allow dig. He said dig deep factor. Lubin press early, Terrell press late. Yeah, for sure, man. But look, man, I'm going to go get me some rest, man. I'm tired as hell. I just got off. I appreciate you guys watching, man. I will catch you guys on the next live stream, man. Thank you guys for watching so much. And you guys go watch the fight, man. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section. This is Corley Boxing. And you've been hit with another banger. Peace out, you guys. No doubt, man.